What's up, guys? Al the Car Guy here. Today I'm coming here from Humboldt Ford here in Winnemucca, Nevada. I got this 2022 Ford Lightning here. I want to tell you about it. Let's check it out. All right, guys, here we have it, the 2022 Ford Lightning. It is, here the air conditioning rolling right now. I do have the truck turned on, so it is staying cool in there. It's about 102 degrees here in Winnemucca, Nevada, so it's nice to have the truck cooled off. It'll help when we get inside. But just looking at the front end, what's really nice about this, what Ford did right, is they made it look like a Ford truck, and it's electric. So I know some of these other guys out there, some of the competitors, you got Tesla and these Rivian, whatever. Rivian looks like a truck at least, but this is signature Ford F-Series. The main difference on the front end, of course, you're going to have this LED light strip going all the way across the front end. And then we also have, of course, the solid grille here. So there's no air passing through there. And then in addition to that, Ford left no stone unturned. So here's the key fob. They got the front trunk button there, and we got the tailgate drop there. So we'll go ahead and press that twice, and we can see that pop open on the front. And then that's going to go ahead and go easy gate up. Let's flip the camera around. Check it out. All right, so we do have front end of the truck here. We got sonar sensors on the bumper, right? Tow hooks down below. Then we do have the front camera. That's going to be the front part of the front camera system, or the 360 overhead view camera system. So they got cameras going all around. Let's check the rest of this out. All right, guys, look at this. So this is going to be your charging port right over here. We can open that up from inside. We do have the turn signal indicator on the outside mirror. Also got that other camera here. So again, that's going to be a part of that overhead view camera system. So when you're in reverse, you can, or even in drive, you can see where you're at. Well, let's check the inside of the truck out.
Cool truck, bro.
Yeah, pretty cool truck, huh? Yeah. What's the color? Okay, we'll figure it out. Maybe I'll ask my fans. So we do got the B&O sound system here. Of course, we got automatic windows, programmable seat memory. We got an electronic seat adjustment. Brake, gas pedal. We can, of course, raise the pedals. And then what do we got here? Automatic lights. You can turn the puddle lights on the mirrors. Pop the front. Drop the tailgate. Parking brake. Maybe Morgan will know some of this stuff here. What is this? Cap.
Your jellyfish launcher.
Jellyfish launcher?
No, I'm just kidding. That's your light back there. Can you turn that on?
Oh, whammy. Okay, cool. I see. We got the rear window in the back. Heated and ventilated seats. And then this is the real showstopper here. What is this, 18-inch? 18-inch screen. Look at that. We got the drive modes opened up. So we were telling you about the one pedal drive. Show you guys that when we drive the car. We got the Pro Trailer backup. Programmable for up to 7 trailers. So that'll help you put it right where you want it without any headache. And then we got the trailer brake controller right there as well. So just running through here, we got drive modes, the camera system I was telling you about. So that's that overhead view. And of course, we got the door open, which is why we can see the tire there. And then we'll go hit the X up top. We got lock access. All right, so you can decide. Okay, so you can unlock the charge port and stuff like that. Here's some of the towing stuff. So we can add trailers. We can tell it which trailer we have. The smart hitch. All right, so it says not intended for trade measurement usage. Be aware of the additional weight of the passengers outside of the vehicle while loading. So this will basically let you know if your tongue weight is too heavy for your truck, which is pretty nice. Same with these onboard scales here. What else we got? We got zone lighting, super cool. It definitely better demonstrated at night, but basically puddle lamps that'll go all around the car, kind of like an underglow. Pro Power onboard. Okay, so you get plenty of power. You can power your house, power a welder, all sorts of stuff here. Parking. Yep. It'll help you park. Backup power. All right, so it does say you need to be paired with Ford Station Pro. So what's nice about this truck is it can power your house. So if you have the right power station at your house and you run out of juice there or you lose power, this can actually power all of your appliances, which is really cool. And then down here is where we got all the climate controls. There's a volume button, power on and off of the radio. Yeah. All right, we'll turn that off. Ventilated seats right now, heated steering wheel. Here's the air controls, right? Really easy to just bump it up, bump it down. Like that a lot. Here, we'll zoom out a little bit. What else we got? Of course, auto AC. It's going to want to go to the... All right, I don't know where we stopped, guys. But ventilated seats, heated steering wheel. Here's all your AC controls right here, right? If you want to change the fan speed, or you can just go ahead and hit auto. It'll adjust the fan speed on its own. Right, you got max defrost, front window, rear defrost, rear window. You can change where the air is coming out right there. And then we got the other seat control right there. So pretty cool. Let's keep checking this thing out. All right, so right here, here's how we get it in gear. And then you can also do something pretty cool. So you press this button. That's going to lower. And then got a little release there. So this is doubles as a workstation. So that gets out of the way. Then you can have your contractor stuff here. You can have your laptop, whatever you're doing. You can do it right here. Inside. Boom. Let's go. Got wireless charging pad there. USB ports. True glove box. Oh, there's a button there. Button there releases that. So there's glove box button. Boom. Then we got that latch down here, what you'd expect. And then we do have this very lovely panoramic moonroof. So we're going to open. Oh, man, look at that. If you couldn't see enough of that pretty blue sky before, you can definitely see it now. Wow. And then we do have this button there as well for the rear window. Nice. Feeling pretty cool in here. Here we have the rear seats. So the rear, yeah, here we have the rear bench. So we pull that. This goes up. Got plenty of stowage there. All-weather mats. Looks like we got, it's going to be the batteries under here. And then we got more power, of course, heated rear seats, and 12 volt. We are riding on 20-inch wheels. So these wheels are actually designed to get you the best fuel economy possible. You can see how flat they are. The design is basically to push the air around them, not inside them. Lightning. New rear taillight design. You have to let me know what you guys think about that. Of course, we got the panel going all the way across the back. American electricity, baby. Let's go. We got this built Ford Tough F-150. Right? Here's that rear camera. And then watch this. So we're going to get in here. We're going to press that button. Automatic tailgate. Rhino lined. And then check this out. You got a place to put your cold water. You got a place for your pens, pencils. You also got a place to put your phone. And then, of course, you got this measuring device here. You need to cut some wood. You got a bottle opener on the side. These will also double as tie downs. Let's say you got some lumber that's extended with the tailgate down. You don't want that flopping around up and down, hitting the tailgate, smacking it. So you can tie that stuff down here. And then you do have a place also. You can put a clamp for some wood if you're going to make a cut. Got all these outlets here in the back, right? Boom, there's your 240. Nice. All right. And then over here, show you this button. Pop this out. Whammy. Handle. So this will help anybody and everybody who's mobility impaired or, is just old. You can climb up here in this no problemo. F-150. Lightning, baby. Integrated running boards. You can lock all the doors from every single handle. You can also unlock them from each handle. There's that last camera there. Really sweet ride. Love the way it drives. What do you guys think? I did just want to show you guys everything this thing has. So if you want to pause the video or look at any of this stuff, this is a window sticker, the Maroni, included on this vehicle. As you can see. There we go. There's some pricing information there. And then, see, the total comes to only $87.49. Check that out. Let's go. Hey, Kyle.
Hey, Al.
What's your favorite part of the Ford F-150 Lightning?
Acceleration, baby.
Acceleration. Nice. And I know everybody's just been dying to know, what is this color? What is the color of this Ford truck? Right here. I'm talking about Atlas Blue. So I know everybody's probably super concerned about range and towing and all that stuff. So they do have a couple different power options here. You can basically get the bigger one or the smaller one. But, you know, let me go over it with you here. So with the bigger one, you're going to get about, let's see. All right. So with the bigger one, you're going to get about 320 miles of range there. That's up going about 65 miles an hour on a flat surface, moderate weather, right? So you're not using too much of the air conditioning or the heat or anything. You're not climbing too much. And you're going to get 230 miles standard out of the other one. So you're going to be able to tow 10,000 pounds with the bigger power bank, 7,700 with the smaller one. Same payload, 2,235 pounds. So just over 2,000 pounds back there, 5.5 foot truck bed. And then what else? Oh yeah. Of course, when you're towing, you're going to get reduced range, right? So I don't know exactly what that looks like. It depends on a lot of different factors. But you are going to get a reduced range. So I want owners to anticipate that. And other than that, it does give you some, if you use the onboard navigation, it'll do some clever things with the energy usage. It'll predict when you should stop, where you should stop. It'll know where the charging stations are, so you stop at those. Just to reduce the range anxiety for the drivers and owners out there. So, little peace of mind for you. Ford's doing the best it can. You got to make it good before you make it great. Hey, I'm talking about 8.9 inches of ground clearance. Let's go. Yeah, that's perfect. All right, we're gonna go to the Winners Casino, where losers everywhere go to win.
Or lose.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab, as a part of making the video, Kyle, I think it's important I got my Ford hat on, so I left that in the hotel last night.
Oh, gotcha.
All right, back at it. On the road again. Does this have a pano roof too? Dang.
It does, yeah. Full pano.
Steering wheel is nice too. I don't know if they normally put the finger notches on it or not, but just feels good sliding across your fingers.
They do when you get up into the lariats and stuff like that. On
That's
the regular
what you
F-150s, yeah, you do that. It kind of comes featured with the standard. With the heated steering wheel. So.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah.
So you got heated seats. Are these cooled seats?
They are heated and cooled. Right now we have your cooled seats on. So if you press this button right here,
Yeah.
gives you can either put it to heat or to cold. So
I like that. That's nice.
it's kind of nice. They've all put it into basically a one-touch button, so you don't have multiple buttons, one cooled, one for heat.
Yep.
It takes up a little bit less space. I mean, not that they're worried about space with this giant screen that we have here.
True.
So I believe it's an 18-inch display.
It's massive. It's got Wi-Fi on board too. Looks like there's a symbol for it.
Yep, you can do onboard Wi-Fi.
Just feel what the boost is like. Oh my goodness.
And you're in regular mode. You're not even in sport.
We're in regular mode.
Yeah.
So it doesn't say that it's collecting anything unless I hit the brakes.
Right.
So that must be the setting.
So the one pedal drive is off right now.
All right.
So if we go into the vehicle settings here, okay.
There are the onboard scales.
Yeah. First, we're gonna put you in sport.
Sorry,
No, you're all good. We in sport mode?
Yes, we are. That's
God, that's smooth.
like trying to reach.
I know, and they're like floating back. It'll put you back in the seat. That's for sure. This thing only has 818 on it. That must. Is this the one Steve drove to Boise?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay.
So. Saw this on here. I don't know. We'd have to probably come to a stop at some point. Do you want to get on the freeway with it?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna go back around this guy. I don't know what I was thinking. Guys, you probably can't tell, but we're going fast. And then getting on this one?
Yes,
East?
that's a word.
Okay.
And I want you to just all the way to the floor.
All right.
Just don't hit brakes, nothing. Just come to a stop, and then just like you were accelerating in another truck.
All right, here we go, guys. Complete stop, entrance ramp to I-80, and we're slamming it. Oh, God. Yeah. What? Dude, that puts you back in the beginning.
And we're doing 100.
What the hell? That's insane.
Yeah, just like that.
So smooth.
Super smooth, very quiet.
Dude, that is just...
It grabs and goes. Like you don't.
No, I mean, literally, we both were... I felt like it would have been hard for me to lean forward.
Right. This is one of those vehicles you tape the $100 bill on the dash,
Yeah.
and you tell them under acceleration, if you can touch it, you can have it.
That's a good game.
Right.
Holy cow. This thing's smooth, fast, fun, electric, American. It's a Ford. I mean,
And pretty much said it all.
yeah, what else do you want? This is great.
Very, very nice truck. You get the smooth ride. You get lane keep assist, all that other fun stuff.
Keep going. Okay.
Yeah. So if you turn on your cruise control,
Yep,
right?
we're on
Your
cruise.
cruise control's on. Go ahead and hit that button. Lane keeping system is on.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Look, Mom.
Okay. So blue cruise. This is what this vehicle has right now.
No hands.
No hands, and it's not going to yell at you. Basically, what it says is pay attention, so that to be ready to take over in case you need to. Go ahead.
Oh, wait, blue cruise, huh?
We're on blue cruise right now. So what that is it's intended for freeway usage. So basically, you don't have to steer. The vehicle's going to do it itself.
No way.
It's driving for you right now.
Okay, so right now it's doing this thing, though.
Yeah,
Pinball.
right.
It's
pinballing.
It's pinball. It's in the bowling alley.
Yeah, once you drive on this road more often, it'll kind of correct that a little bit.
Okay. Because it wants to, you want it to maintain center. It wants to maintain center. Okay, so now it's like, hey, hold on, bud. Lane departed.
Yeah. And I mean, also, I did notice some bugs on the front. There could be affecting some of the features as
Okay.
well.
Okay, got it. But utilizing cameras
right.
and sensors in the grill.
Yeah. So also that's another thing to keep in mind too is if you're driving through the snow and a snowstorm and it gets built up, you're going to probably want to resume control because it's going to mess with your sensors a little bit.
Okay.
Just like it would in any vehicle. You go ahead with this one. Otherwise, your next exit's not for a while.
Yeah, just call Humboldt Ford. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
I took
We'll be back eventually. So.
all right, dude. Yeah, cool truck. It's tough to see. I mean, 220 miles for me, where I go. This would be great. I do wonder. We talked about kind of the utility of it in a place like this in Winnemucca.
Right.
You have to do probably some more planning and stuff, or maybe plan to stop on your way to Reno and what was that, Battle Mountain or something?
Lovelock. If you're heading to Reno, it's Lovelock. If you're going to Elko, it would be Battle Mountain.
Okay.
I mean, so you're looking at 167 miles from Winnemucca to Reno.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
So you could do it.
You could probably do it on one charge. But I mean, if you wanted to do a quick 15-minute charge in Lovelock, just to give yourself a few extra miles, just to, kind of put your mind at ease, that's not a bad idea.
Okay. You can get some lunch or anything or something too.
Right, yeah. He's going to stop you to lunch, use bathroom break, whatever,
Yeah.
whatever thing you can think of. Just do a quick 15-minute charge on there, give you a couple more percent.
Mm-hmm.
just to make sure that you make it. Because I mean, weather depends. Like if you're fighting a headwind the whole way, that's gonna take away from a little
True.
bit of your range.
You don't think about that.
If it's like 100+ degrees outside, that's gonna affect your range. If it's like 20 below during the winter or something like that, that's also going to affect your range.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things to kind of keep in consideration
Yeah.
with an EV.
So, I mean, I'm curious. This could get a little technical, but you know, I've had a hybrid before. I've had regenerative braking. I know that this has that same setup for getting a little juice back to the battery. How much do you really, get back in doing that?
Not a whole lot, honestly. Okay. So, like for instance, to kind of give you like a grand scale, like explanation is, imagine climbing up a summit.
Yeah.
Okay, climbing up a summit, you're gonna say you use 50% of your battery climbing up a summit, you're gonna gain maybe 4 to 5% back on the downside.
Okay, that's a good comparison.
Right, it's not a whole lot that you're gonna gain off of braking. What the regenerative braking is for is to slightly extend your range based on your driving habits. It's not to charge your vehicle. It's just to hopefully give you a couple extra miles.
Slight extension, a few extra miles kind of sprinkled on top. That makes sense. And then I would think too the main utility of it would probably just be to save your brake pads.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think you're using your brake pad. Well,
it's the electric motors that are capturing
that's
that
right, yeah.
and generating the electricity back into the battery. So, and then your brake pads kick in at the tail end.
Right.
At least I know that's how a lot of the hybrid systems work. I would assume that's how the EVs
yeah, I'm pretty sure the technology's about the same.
Yeah.
This guy hiding right here.
Oh yeah.
He was waiting for you, Al.
I know. He was like, "Oh, I'm going to get that EV." Probably doesn't even know. Can't tell because it looks like a Ford truck.
Right. Absolutely. That's kind of the nice thing about it.
Yeah. All right. Kyle engaged something called one pedal drive, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's insane. You don't have to use the brake pedal at all. So right now I'm just operating using the gas pedal, and anytime I let off the gas, the brakes are automatically engaged. So you can't coast the vehicle, but it is kind of nice when like we're just waiting at a stoplight, and it's kind of like a brake hold feature on some other brands and vehicles that have that. But so right now I'm off the gas, and we're coming to a stop. So you kind of reframes how you judge the distance, because before I'm letting off the gas so that I could coast to a certain point and then hit the brakes. Now you got to let off the gas right when you would start hitting the brakes, so it's a little bit different.
Yeah, and the nice thing about it too is you're using the regenerative braking while you're doing the one pedal drive. So it's maximizing what you can get for your range.
True that.
So, see, and it jerks us around because it's
Yep.
So you just this button right here, and boom, now it's not.
Nice. Okay, cool.
So
it's a cool feature. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know any.
It would take definitely a lot of getting used to.
Yeah.
Especially because it's a new technology, especially if you haven't tried it before.
Right.
Things like that. So take a little bit of time.
Cool.
Well, once you get used to it, though, then you can actually,
then you can
have
judge,
fun using it.
Yeah, judge the distance a little bit better. But I do like it how it just holds you at the light. You can just kind of let your feet, like you were saying.
Yeah.
Let your feet sit on the
So
floor.
they have brake holds, and they have them on the they have them on some of the Ford Edges. They have them on Ford Escapes, a lot of the newer ones, and it's basically it's what it is it just holds the brakes for you. So when you come to a stoplight, and especially it's meant for like if you're in the city and stuff, and you got the lights that take forever to change.
Yeah.
So you don't get fatigued with your feet at all in any way, shape, or form. You just hit that button. Once you come to a stop, the vehicle holds, the vehicle stopped, and then once you're ready to go, you just touch the gas pedal and it'll go.
I dig it.
So
I dig it.
and this is kind of the same feature, but it's a little bit more advanced.
Right.
Because it's actually braking for you versus the other one, you have to do your braking yourself. Once you come to a complete stop, the vehicle just holds it for
then
you.
you can let off.
Right, and then you can let off. As where this is giving you regenerative braking, and it's actually actively slowing you down.
Right.
So
Right. Yeah, it's cool. Well, good
pretty
stuff.
fancy.